Hiya. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Welcome back to Pokemon ZA. Let's evolve our Bayleaf. Beautiful Meganium, look at your beauty and grace. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. My beautiful baby. Gorgeous. 10 out of 10. No notes. We have Meganium. Last time, we got the request to come over to Quasartico to explain the situation. Today, we make our way into Quasartico. The first time we've been able to enter the building. With two Dedenne standing in front of us, guarding the building. This is Quasartico's building. It was only built about 3 years ago. This whole vision of a city where people and Pokemon live in harmony. Nothing that big comes in reality overnight, but people have been working on it for a while. Dedenne guards, huh? Like security guards? Yeah, these Dedenne are gonna let us by without a fight. What should we do? We gotta battle them. Agreed! We gotta get in. Dedenne guards or no? Okay, this will be great. Fantastic. Let's go. Oh god, how's a double battle gonna work? Oh, we're just... Okay, cool. Can I catch it? No. Psybeam. Oh, we don't even get the chance. Okay, cool. Okay. I guess we don't get to catch the Dedenne. That's sad. Given our aims to coexist with Pokemon here in Lumiose, it seems fitting to employ some of them as guards. But it's less ideal if they're defeated. If you don't mind my asking, do you have an appointment here? Vinny asked us to come. Vinny? As in the CEO's secretary? He called for you? I did. That's correct. I did. We have some important business to discuss. Business that will impact Quasartico Inc. I'm sorry to rush you when you just wrapped up your battle with our guard to Dene. But please, join me at the battle court beside our building. Yeah, sure, I'll be right there. Bruh. Alright, well. I should have a paralyzed heal. Please allow me to introduce myself once again. As I mentioned upon our first meeting, I am Vinny. I serve as secretary of the CEO of Quasartico. And now I must indulge in a little story time. Last night, our organization detected a certain energy that we have been on the lookout for. We headed to the source of the energy. However, by the time we arrived at the site, it appeared someone had resolved the matter for us. Oh, I hate that. Allow me to be direct in my inquiry. Do you know what became of the Absol that underwent in the rogue mega evolution? It's with me now. Superbly done! Where all this headed, Vinny? As you know, Quasaritco has been tasked with carrying out the city's redevelopment. We became aware that these cases of rogue mega evolution could impede our goals. As a result, we've been quietly working in the background to try to take care of any incidences. Yet these incidents have only increased, and our teams are struggling to respond to them all. And since Alex Crystal managed to take care of that Absol, you wanted to talk to her. Superbly deduced. Induced? Oh my god. This is exactly right. You are truly a Pokemon trainer worthy of the Mega Ring that AZ entrusted to you. Now, as I was saying, we had to consider creative solutions to our lack of internal human resources for this task. An idea was floated that perhaps we could ask strong Pokemon trainers in Lumiose for their aid. That is how the ZA Royale came to be. We have provided highly ranked participants with the Mega Rings, partly at the behest of AZ. He has made it clear to us that we must locate the strongest Mega Evolution user in the city. And I've been trying to get into upper ranks myself, hoping that Quasartico would loop me in about cases of rogue Mega Evolution if I did. But Alex Crystal and I are still just rank B. Which brings us to the main reason I summoned you here. One moment. I've taken care of the preparation. It should appear on your end momentarily. This promotion match announced for trainer Alex rank V. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are facing trainer Vinny, rank question mark. The trainer who wins will be specially promoted to rank F. Oh! So we're just jumping ranks at this point. So we went from Z, Y, X, V is the next one. And then A, B, C, D, E, F. So that's 10 ranks. There's only 10 ranks we're going through right now. I don't know how I feel about this. We're going through 10 ranks. 10. We're not going through the whole alphabet. That's weird. Huh? It looks like both of us are having our next promotion match against Vinny. Yes, while Alex Crystal may have already received the Mega Ring, we haven't had yet the chance to evaluate her fitness for taking care of rogue Mega Evolution incidences on her own. And as the leader of Team MZ Urbane, it would be more efficient if you could also receive direct updates from our team going forward. Yeah, I want to protect the people in the Pokemon of Lumiose, and that means helping out the poor Pokemon undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. Looks like we'll need ourselves some Challenger tickets, Alex. So we're jumping 15? 14 ranks after this? That's weird. Okay. Cool, I think. I don't know how I feel about this. Cool. Great. Fantastic. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm actually kind of sad that we're not going to slowly up the ranks because there would have been so much room for story development. But we're just jumping straight to rank E. I don't like that. Hey, we don't have enough story for, F through U, so we're just gonna jump them in rank. Perfect sense. Thanks, game. Also, the more I hear about people's complaints in this game, the more I kind of realize, yeah, their complaints are valid. Look at these low-graded windows. Oh my god. I don't understand fully. I mean, I don't understand fully if this game was worth it or not right now. I feel like it is, to some degree. But at the same time, that tutorial was brutal. And that tutorial was just Jesus. It was just atrocious. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Level 32. And then we're also going to give the rest to you. Level up. Okay, now he should be able to evolve. There we go. Okay. Firstly, aerial ace instead of lick. Ooh, shadow sneak instead of bubble beam stronger? What the fuck? I thought water gun was always stronger. Anyway. And then change moves. Since magical leaf. Let's get rid of... Ooh, what do I want to get rid of? Because I'm digging... I want to give it a plant coverage. Let's get rid of hypnosis. For now. And then... Ooh, flamethrower. Psy Shock is more than Psy Beam. Yep. Let's see. Psy Shock, it already knows. Light Screen. Aerial Ace. Ooh, we could give it some type coverage. We'll erase Ember. Ooh, Shadow Claw. Anything else? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and evolve these guys. Because I want to get Chespin leveled up as well. So we'll place Meganium with Chespin. Oh, Frogadier, look at you. Water Shuriken. It's Water Shuriken, not Water Shurikant. Let's evolve Curly. Oh, beautiful. And last but not least, breaks in. Look at you. I wonder if I don't think Legends will let you have breeding. Let's take a fire. Okay, so let's change some moves. Oof. Okay, no, we'll leave it alone. And then for you, Dazzling Gleam. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Boxes. I believe. Where's Chespin? Chespin! There you are. Who's my cute little guy? Look at him. He's so happy. Satchel. Level 27. Let's get Chespin to evolve. Quilladin! Nice. Change moves. Ooh, we got Pin Missile, Leech Seed. Let's give him Leech Seed for sure. And then we'll also give him Vine Whip. Now he should have a decent amount of attacks that'll help him. And then let's also work on you. Oh, yes. Dragon Breath, of course. Why wouldn't you? And then, oh, that's it. Okay. So, Satchel. Protect. Ooh, Aerial Ace. Okay. Swift. Endure. Not very many attacks you could work with. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam for that dragon coverage. Okay. Work up. Okay. Okay. Cool. Do we have any more requests coming in? I don't think so. Okay. We could check out another Pokemon location. Let's go! Let's go! Da 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 da. Okay, but what if we get the ability to fly over everybody? That'd be cool. Ba-da-da-dum. Oh, that was a nice visual glitch there for a second. Thanks, game. Don't know if you caught that or not. Found another travel spot. Great ball. Let's go, buddy. Run! Run, my friend, run! Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wrong way. This way. Okay, let's do this. Because they're both right across the street from each other. So that'll make things a little bit easier. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. My Quilladin, I almost call it Chespin still. My Quilladin's a girl, so that's good. I've been wanting girl starters. I think that'd be really nice. Dun, dun. Okay, so this is a wild area. What do we have? Dun, 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 dun. Look at my little Quilladin trying to keep up. Ooh. Can Vine Whip get rid of it? No. Um. Ooh. Hold on. I'm thinking magical leaf. Nope. What spotted me? Hello? Oh, it's a Sableye. Oh, it's on me on the other side. Oh. Come on, let's go. This way. No! No! I don't want to know what happens if I get hit by a Confuse Ray. Uh. Gotcha. Oh, what level are you? Nope. Nope. Run! Oh, lordy. No! Not what I meant to do. Oh, jeez. Run, little friend, run. Not what I meant to do. There we go. What level are you? No, you are far too high level. Jesus. Can I catch a break? These Pokemon are too high a level. I am going to get my ass beat. Hey, can I catch you? Got a Garbink. I'll take it. A Ultra Ball. Ooh, a Kadabra. Gotcha. Da 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 da. Yep. All right, time. Let's go. No. Okay, fine. Power punch. All right, let's go. No. Mm, damn. Damn. Shadow Sneak. Mm. Damn. Oh well, good experience though. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Gotcha. Hi. Oop. Mm. Damn it, you caught me. Fight. Nom. Nothing. Uh-oh. Where am I being spotted? Gotcha, bye! How's it going? Falafel! Poor buddy. Oh, no, where I'm going. Mm. Oh, I saw where I got spotted. She's right up against this wall. No, I'm not leaving. Nope, nope, go back out. And use magical leaf. Go on. Yeah! We have twice their level. If we lose any of these, there is a problem. Look at that. Okay. Saving. I am way over leveled. Ooh, look at that. We're getting more points. Okay, I took her out, took him out. Ooh, I haven't taken you out yet. Bam. Alright, we're slowly getting there. Bye, dude. Meow. Nope. Ooh, we got 2 more level ups. Let's go. Almost there. Ooh. I do not have an electric type, but I do have EU. Go. Punched it! I punched a bird. Nice. Perfect. I've received a challenger ticket. I'm gonna grab what's left of these. Because they will add me some extra money. Climb, climb, climb. Where are we? Go to here. Gotcha. No! Let's go ahead and leave, though. We don't need to be here any longer. Blue District. Pokeballs, please. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Ba ba da ba. Need to do some shopping. I'm gonna sell for now. Ooh, we can get Ultra Balls. We can buy Premier Balls out the gate. I don't understand why. But we can. Oh, we can buy special Pokeballs now here. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get... Are they discounted? I'm confused. Oh, wait, I'm selling. You dumbass. I am such a dumbass! I just sold all my Pokeballs. God, I'm an idiot. Alright, where is... That's the stone store. Where's the Pokeball store? Okay, so I need to go there. Okay, so I need to go this way. Okay. So I will take... Ooh. I will take 11 quick balls. And I will take 9 timer balls. I still can't get over that we can buy premier balls. Sippy, sippy. Thank you. How's it going? Dawn is approaching. How's it going? Hi, how are you? You good? That's good. Volunteers who will willingly take on the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon is the best interest of Quasaritico, of course. But I cannot allow a trainer to face the dangers of this task if they might lack the necessary skills. Not even one of AZ's personal acquaintances. If you believe you're ready, please prove it to me in battle. The Angers? What are the Angers? Let us begin, then. That's what you were about to say. Oh. Let it go! Let it go! Oh, we saw his eyes. Look at that. Rank question mark. Houndoom! Delphox! Alright, let's go. We both put out fire spins. Thunder Punch! Woo! Ow. Alright, what's he putting out next? Sharpedo! Yeah, no, let's switch out. Roll out! Woo! Bite! Got him. Good job. Bunny! Look at him with his little bunny. Get him. Grandpa. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna Mega Evolve. I haven't seen Grandpa's Mega Evolution, so this is gonna be interesting. Ooh, he's got his stone in a glove. I like that. What's he look like? Oh, I like it. Oh, that's cool. Bubble Beam. Alright, quick attack. Go. Down. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Absol, 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 Absol. Let's go. Absol, 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 Absol. Bam! Okay, let's go. Night Slash. Regular Slash. Swords Dance. Quick attack! Knockout. Everybody survived. How formidable! Perhaps I put too great a burden on Baneri. It only just joined my team. Jesus, dude, why would you do this with a Pokemon that just joined your team? Superbly fought. With this, I can confidently say that you subduing that rogue Mega Absol was no fluke. I even used it against you, dude. Now processing your special promotion. U T S R Q P O N M L. Yeah, we're skipping ranks and jumping straight to F. I'm actually very disappointed in this. Way to go, Alex! Congrats on reaching rank F. Time for me to shoot straight for the ranks, too. Can't let you outdo me. Vinny, I'm ready for my promotion match. You also obtained the necessary challenger's ticket, Urbane. Very well, let us begin. Does he do it? Karakana. Krakana. Yeah. Alex Crystal, Urbane, I congratulate you both to your promotion to rank F. Do allow me to heal both of your teams before we continue on. And here is a TM for each of you. Consider having your Pokemon learn the move that it contains. Safeguard. No thank you. Cool move though. Now that you have joined the upper ranks, we can speak frankly about our next steps. Please join me inside as soon as you're ready. Okay, I don't like that we just skipped. We went from U? Is that what rank we were at? No, we were about to go to View. We were on V. So V to F. You can do your math yourself. How many ranks we just skipped? That is so disappointing. I was really hoping there would be story build-up at each level, but instead we get a rank skip. Not even a time skip. We get a rank skip. I'm sorry, but that's bull. That is bull. I mean, it would have been long, yes, but I've been more than ready to do it. I like the theme song, though. Please have a seat. Spinny chairs, spinny eggshell chairs. What a building! If Quasartico got the money to build this, no wonder they got the ZA Royale to catch on so quick. Alex Crystal, you've had your rank raised, but I must confirm, do you agree to lend us your aid to deal with cases of rogue mega evolution when they arise? That's why I'm here. Much superb aplomb. Aplomb? Only a handful of people are aware of the crisis that Lumio City now faces, including we three. While Quasartico Inc. has been providing highly ranked trainers with mega rings of our making, we've not divulged these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis without the people of the city coming to realize that they were ever in danger. Oh. So that's the theme. Government versus nature, right? So, like, whether the people should know that they are ever in danger. And creating these, there's apparently I've been spoiled on how many, like, wild zones there are. There's like 20. And I'm only up to 10. So, they're creating these wild zones, dumb idea, by the way, to let wild Pokemon run free. I think all they're doing is capsulating them in the city and trying to create spaces for them so that people don't suspect anything by implementing that into this league that we're doing, right? this is one of the things that I'm torn by, is whether or not a group of people in a society are able to handle a threat like this, because they could panic. Because people in groups would panic. And I'm going to assume that this game is going to show us that we should trust people with information. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen, or nothing's going to happen according to the people's eyes. They're just going to, like, do their own thing. They're never going to know, and everything's going to be hidden undercover, and it's all going to be conspiracy. 2 years? What do you mean 2 years? Yes, 2 years ago is when it began for us. AZ had realized that the city was in peril, so we approached Quasaritco with a proposal. Knowing of our urban redevelopment efforts, he said that Lumios was crying out in pain. Can you even imagine the terror of being on the receiving end of a glare from the towering giant of a man? It was clear he was serious about these claims, so we began our own investigation into the matter. Under normal circumstances, he would have been ignored. Let's just put it out there. He would be heavily ignored. You know it. What we discovered was the existence of a mysterious power within the potential to trigger rogue mega evolution in Lumios City. We've been calling it mega power, but why is it accumulating here in Lumios? That is something our efforts still haven't been able to answer. And then, 6 months ago, we witnessed rogue mega evolution occurring for the first time. AZ and his Floette did their utmost to pacify the poor Pokemon together, yet AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for lengthy battles, which left us with little recourse. That's when I stepped in to help. Wait, you were there? I swapped in for AZ and battled alongside Floette in his place. It took us all by surprise. I just had to help, you know? He's done too much for me, like putting me up at the hotel. I wanted to repay him, still do. Besides, Floette did all the work. She's a special Pokemon. That Light of Ruin move is amazing. That's how your friend Urbane there found out about the threat of Lumios, and what inspired him to create this Team MZ, as you call it. He has put every effort into reaching the upper ranks in order to be in the better position to help us deal with these cases of rogue mega evolutions. And now you have made it to those very ranks. Urbane, Alex, we will be depending on your strength. Vinny? Hello. Who is that with you? Madam President, these are the 2 young trainers who have been working with AZ. I see. Lovely to meet you both. She don't give a fuck. I must return to my duties now that the President Jet has arrived. Please do excuse me. You're excused. So, Alex, now you know why it's so important for Team MZ to be strong. Okay? Should we think about heading back to the hotel? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me look around. We at Quasartico are gathering mega shards in order to further our research on mega crystals, while also keeping the city of Lumios pristine. If you bring mega shards to us, we will happily exchange them for mega stones. How about it? Would you like to exchange your mega shards? Absolutely. I have 999. Audinite. Oh my god. Gyarados, Heracronite, Alakazite, Dramponite. Well, I have an Audino, so I'll get that. I have a Sableye, so I'll get that. I'll eventually get a Lucario, so I'll get the Lucario-Knight. I have a Heracross, so I'll get the Heracronite. And I think that's all for now. Also, why is Gyarados cost so much? Come back anytime. Who are you? Oh, you just talked to her. That's it. Okay. Well, off we go. Jesus. Big fancy corporate buildings like this really put me on edge for some reason. You think? I know how to take the edge off. Let's go get something to eat. I'll meet you at the Nueva the Cafe. That's the one right off Centrico Plaza, remember? The Dedenne are just like, well, what about us? Poor Arteria can't keep up. Look at him, he's just flying back there. Wait for me! Wait for me! Poor Altaria. Hmm. Hey, it's him. That character. What now? Hey, Naveen, mind if we join you for a bite? He's leaving. I'm done eating, actually. What I'd really like is to enjoy some post-meal alone time. But more importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? What do you mean? Alex Crystal, if you keep winning your way up the ranks in ZA Royale, eventually you'll have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of the keyboard legions. You're going to have to battle Canary. Canary? What? Have you not heard of her? You're literally carrying charms with her on it. Oh. Oh my god, do I see Miku references in this? She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary into her snarky yet affectionate tone. She's a bold, vibrant vision of inner streetwear, and her gameplay so daring, so dynamic. She's just a local Lumio star either. Her streams and skills are taking all of Kalos by storm. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary? I mean, yeah, we won't get to rank A if we don't. You mustn't! A Pokemon battle with Canary? The nerve. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Canary plush in exchange for colorful screws. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit. This guy's weird, so you probably figured this out, but Naveen's a pretty serious Canary fan. Though for some reason, he's not a member of Canary's fan club, Dynamo. They're called Dynamo because Electros, Canary's partner, evolves into Dynamo. And the A in their name is a 4 to make it gamery, I guess. Of course I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I join now, they think I'm some common bandwagoner, not the die-hard fan I am. There's more to fandom than being the official club anyway. To me, what matters is watching all her content and learning all there is to know about her. Then I can design amazing outfits that she should wear on her streams. I mean, that's cool. That's the dream, at least. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know, anyway? Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Oop, hold that thought. Vinny's calling. You have to check out high concentrations of mega power? So you found some already. Wow, Vinny, you do your job quick. Got it. Team MZ will figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. It sounds like we pinpointed some areas where a like Pokemon likely to rogue Mega Evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting? You got it. Let's head back to Hotel Z. Well, so much for grabbing a bite. Just a lonely Pokemon trainer starving our ass. Hmm. Also, just power up punch. Safeguard. Sablenite, Audinite, Eukarionite, Heracronite. Boxes. Come on, I just want Quilladin to evolve, okay? I'm not asking for much. Okay, so move. Carbink. Dene, Amoga, Sableye. Can I give it an item? Sableye, Sableknight. Ooh. Which one do I use? I think this one? And then Carionite. Eventually it'll evolve into a Lucario, so it'll be ready. Okay, and then we have Heracronite. Here we go. So we're going to move you up. We're going to give you the Heracronite. And then all we have left is Dino. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hmm. I think, yeah, let's get Squirtle. Look at him. He's just a little guy. You know our dining room? Guess what? It doubles as Team MZ's strategy meeting room. Would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem. What's up? This should do it. Thank you all for waiting. You can come in now. Oh, did he make tea and put up a flag? Oh, that's cool. Quasaritco thrown their support behind Urbane and Alex. Now it's time to start tackling the rogue mega evolution problem in earnest. Did he make this? So I figured we could use something like this. Oh, that's cool! He made us a really cool, like, flag, basically. Complete with our logo. That's so cool! Naveen really knows his way around a needle and thread, huh? This is sort of my thing, after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get the strategy meeting now? Oh, right. Yeah, let's get strategizing. Okay, I hereby call the strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, rogue mega evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is Amethyst Park in the Blue District. There's one probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is Juan Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt as the problem. Blah, blah, blah. And third is Magenta Sector 9, where our target should be a Victory Bell. Notice anything, Naveen? No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all? Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody so Naveen's too distracted. The place where the Slowbro was supposed to go, Rogue in the Blue District, isn't far from the Stone Emporium in Vernal Avenue. I see. If a rogue mega evolved Pokemon damaged the Stone Emporium, we'd not be able to shop there anymore. Which would mean losing a source of valuable Megastones. Yep, what Naveen said. We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium to stock up on Megastones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Alex? Does the Emporium have insurance? That's your takeaway? No. What's up? I almost missed the start of Canari's daily stream. Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archive stream later. Clearly you don't understand. You can't say we're being part of the chat when we're watching from the archive. Oh my god, Naveen, you have a problem. This isn't even about being like a really cool fan of something. You just have a legit problem. Surely you agree. Oh yeah, totally. Huh, I guess more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking. Hey, Lita, focus. We're still in the strategy meeting here. I think we should split up and each head to a different Pokemon's location. Then Alice can circle around and lend some firepower to each spot. Sound good? How come? Because she's a super talented trainer. We'll all feel better off with her fighting at our sides. I get where Urbane's coming from, but that's a lot of pressure. Are you okay with that? Let's give it a try. If you say so, then. Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Alex handle everything, got it? No way. What now? Kanari reacted to something I said in chat. Whoa, that's a No, wait, Naveen, we're still in a strategy meeting. Seriously, just watch it in the archive. We've been over this. No, you have a problem. I couldn't have had the moment in chat just now if I were watching it after the fact. Maybe you've got a point. No, oh God, no, he doesn't. You're literally in the middle of a very big crisis issue, and he's more concerned about watching somebody on a phone. I feel like he's just not giving a shit at this point. This guy could care less. I mean, then again, I kind of feel that with everything that's been happening over the last year, I kind of don't give a fuck either. So, relatable, Naveen. But get your head out of your ass. And please join us in the meeting. For the love of everything that is holy. Please. Number 2, pacify the rogue mega camera up that should be on the rooftop of Juan Sector 3. I'll help take point on this one. And number 3 will be Magenta Sector 9 Rogue Mega Victory Bell. That's you, Naveen. Are we gonna see the scene that was in the trailer? Rogue Mega Evolution is painful Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever's around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. What does it say? What? That does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Canary stream together, Naveen? No, thank you. I prefer watching Canary stream on my own. What a jerk. Murasame VT! Hello! Alex, I received word from Vinny. So you have committed yourself to saving the Pokemon suffering from Rogue Mega Evolution. If that's the case, you should have this. Hello! Meganium! That is not my team currently because I traded it out for the evolved form of Chespin. Anyway, I do want to see Meganium's Mega, though. Okay. Um... This will be great. Okay. What do we got? Quick Claw. I'm honest, I'm currently playing a Digimon game from 2018 and it has windows not like a new Pokemon game. Okay. I do want to play a Digimon game. Do not get me wrong. The only reason I'm playing Legends Awe is because I am a Pokemon fanatic. However, I will not deny the impressiveness that the Digimon games have. Digimon games are so much better optimized. They play better. I hear their stories are better. So, with that in mind, have hot women. Not wrong. They have hot women. They have hot titty girlies. Okay, so I will give my final thoughts on the game once the story is over. Because I am very torn. Sex. Because everyone's complaints are valid. Everyone's complaints about Legends ZI are absolutely valid. I feel like the only good thing that Pokemon is able to do is come up with new gameplay mechanics. And that's stretching it. Why am I playing this? Because I like Pokemon. Do I want to play a Digimon game? Yes. What systems is the new Digimon game? The newest Digimon game that just came out that everyone's saying is far better than Pokemon ZA. What system is that for? Because I am interested in picking it up. I just don't know what system it's available on. And I want to give it a fair chance because I have friends who love Digimon. PC and PlayStation. Okay. So I'm not sure whether I'll do PC or PlayStation because I have both. I feel like with Digimon, I think I'd be fine on controller. So that should be fine. Because of the leaks we got for the new Pokemon game for Gen 10, and the concept is interesting. I think that's what's holding me, right? Is like the new concepts they keep putting out. the new concepts they keep putting out for their games, like we're going back to Lumiose, or we're going to Hisui, which is like an old-timey Pokemon. Was it Black and White Hisui was based off of? Was the ancient Black and White? So, with the leaks that have been happening for Gen 10, I'm intrigued. However, part of the reason I have been playing these games is my love for Pokemon, but also because I have had more people come watch my streams ever since I've been playing more Pokemon. And that's, I'm not sure if it's just the timing of everyone's schedules or if I'm very talkative during Pokemon streams, because I don't hate the game. I just don't think it's worth $60 or even 70. I think it's worth 40. It is making me sad. Like, the only thing that's giving me any reason to come back is the story. That's the only reason I come play these games, is because of the story. I'm fascinated by the canon. I'm fascinated by the universe that is Pokemon. But graphically, they just don't pull it off anymore. And that's sad. We're spending how much money? And they're shitting on, like, okay, this should not happen to these flowers. When you move the camera, that should not be happening. Especially in such a small room. That should not happen. In such a small room, you should be able to move the camera in front of the flowers when the camera comes in full circle. Not into their heads. You should be able to turn this around to the point that you can see their heads. Now, to also be fair, I have not had any game-breaking glitches. So that does mean something, because everybody's been falling through the floor. Graphically from a distance, it looks great. Graphically up close, the rug looks like it's a 640 by 480 image. It's like they put all of their effort in the home base, but everywhere else can fuck off. It does not take much. Okay, so I how do I say this? This is unacceptable. I think they're having a resource management. Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks like shit. Like, this doesn't look right. Why is it so fuzzy? Even on the Switch 2, it doesn't look any more better. This is unacceptable. This is not quality control. I feel like they aren't doing this on purpose, though, because, like, even look at those windows, right? Those windows are all 2D. My hypothesis on what's happening is I think they are having a resource management issue where they don't know how to resource manage. For having so many monsters in a game, they don't know how to resource manage and still have a visually pleasing game without contributing so much of their resources into the gameplay and temporary movie scenes. I think that's the problem. Because had they have really good resource management, they can make these look just as good as the windows inside of the lobby. They do. I don't think it's Game Freak's fault. I do not think it is Game Freak's fault. Because they do make really pretty games. Something at Nintendo is slowing them down. My second... Well, it could be the Pokemon Company. It could be Nintendo. It could be a multitude of things. It could be that Game Freak wants to put all of their energy into other games because they know they can shit tank this one and still get good revenue back to Game Freak. I wholeheartedly believe that that's what they're doing. Now, that doesn't that's not acceptable in Pokemon and Nintendo's eyes. They should be able to say, no, you're going to do this right by the company. You're going to do this right by the customer. Oh yeah, they run Cyberpunk and Elden Ring. They run all sorts of great games. In fact, I think the Switch 2 is still technically behind in terms of it's still technically behind in terms of hardware, I believe. But at the same time, I bought this for my birthday because I loved X and Y. I had no problems with X and Y. I felt that X and Y was a good game, even though it had the smallest inclusion of new mons in years. Usually they put out like 100, 120. When X and Y came out, it was like not even 80 new Pokemon. It was very small. It was like 75 new Pokemon, maybe at most. Maybe 90 at the most. It was the smallest inclusion of Pokemon. I don't want to fall into the same train of people bitching about Nintendo and creating a rah 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 about it because I feel like I'm just fueling fire that everyone's been else has been burning. I'm not adding anything to the conversation. Everyone's saying this. Now, to also be fair, I didn't have those opinions when I was playing the game, but I felt something was wrong. Right? I felt something was missing and I couldn't put my finger on it. And this is it. So, when I'm playing a Pokemon game, I do look for others because there's something that's missing that I can't put my finger on. There's something that the newest games that I couldn't put my finger on. Right out the gate, I did realize and recognize that the horizon is not very good. I think it was still smart to keep it within a certain range of space rather than having an open world concept because they couldn't fill in structurally what the world could look like, so they shrunk it down and they basically went up instead of out in terms of their environment, right? We're going up buildings, we're going on ceilings, we're, all this fun stuff. So I do feel it was smart. However, I don't think it was a smart idea with the way that they're implementing wild zones. How about you catch Pokemon? I don't know, take a field trip. Travel to this route. Have certain areas that you can't cross because you don't have those moves. Or open it up. Don't have it in Lumiose. Just travel Kalos again. In the future, redo Kalos. But don't make it open world. I think this was still a smart move, but it's really hard to implement wild creatures into a city like this and still have wild Pokemon. I think it's fair to have, like, maybe a park where maybe you could have had it outside of town and then had the story be that the Pokemon outside of town are getting too powerful and they're afraid that they'll break into town. That would have been also fine. Have it so that in the neighboring areas, there are Pokemon that are causing problems and they don't want to come into the major city. I think that would have worked fine. I don't think it was necessary to have them be brought into town. Does that make, like, I don't know why. I don't know how they could have implemented that, but I think that still could have worked. And we would have been fine with it. However, I don't have a qualm with any of the new megas so far. I would have been spoiled. I did get spoiled of Starmie's mega, and once we see it, oh my lord, you will laugh your ass off. Once you see it, Starmie's mega evolution is hilarious. I'm not going to spoil it here. Don't spoil it in chat, but it is hilarious what they did to him, the poor boy. But Does this make hate Nintendo? A little bit. A little bit. Am I gonna buy their 10th gen game? Unfortunately, probably. I would rather buy it secondhand from someone for a few bucks cheaper. Maybe instead of paying the full 65 to them, maybe I pay them 50. So that way I'm not, putting out the full price to Nintendo and they can get some of that money back. But I don't feel comfortable buying it straight from Nintendo anymore. I'd rather buy it secondhand after someone's done and I just give them like $55 or $50 straight up and just call it a day. That way Nintendo doesn't get any more of my money because they're already getting my money for the yearly subscription, which, to be fair, the yearly subscription for Nintendo is cheaper than any of the other plans. To be fair. Like, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I feel like Nintendo's online purchase for their online services is fairly cheap. And for what you get for it is a lot. It wasn't fair to make GameCube be put on the Switch 2 only. I think that's absolutely atrocious. It can run just fine on the Switch. I think they just got greedy. Will I cover Nintendo games? Absolutely. Will I find secondhand ways of getting it? Yeah, I will. I will find secondhand ways of getting it. Because they are not going to get my money anymore. And will I play them? Absolutely. Will they get my money? No. Because it's sad. Their cards are great. Although the scalping has gotten really ridiculous. Let's see. Oh, the research lab has something. One thing which gives me the ick is that they already announced a DLC for Zob before even the game came out. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem of them announcing a DLC before the game came out. I think that's fine. We've all recognized at this point the DLC is gonna come out soon after the game. Like, we can all understand and accept that that's just what's gonna happen. Like, that's just fact. I think we can all accept that. That's going to happen. I don't have a problem with that. My problem comes from the price of the DLC. I think $30 for a DLC is ridiculous. And we finally get to unlock Pokemon fossils! Yeah, Scarlet was a ripoff to me, because in order to play the DLC, for one, you had to have played that paralleled version. Does that make sense? Like, you had to have played... In order to continue the story of the DLC, you had to get the other one, finish its story, and then you could continue the DLC. Right? Do I have that correct, or am I mistaken? Because I feel like that's what happened. You had to play the one, you couldn't continue the DLC until you finished the story of the other. Um, to also be fair, I do not plan on finishing the Pokedex in a specific game. I do not plan on doing that. I have a Pokemon Home account that I need to reactivate eventually. And I will reactivate it eventually. But I don't know which one to get. I know what they give me. I just don't know which one to choose. Because I'm very fond of that ice long neck dinosaur, but I also very much like the little T-Rex. I don't know which one I No, it was not worth it. Completing the Pokedex does not do anything for you anymore. It used to be you got a certificate that you could print out of the Game Boy Color printer, which is such a cool idea. Or maybe you can screenshot a certificate, post it online. That'd be cool. Or maybe you can get exclusive clothes, or maybe you can get a little special something access to the next game. Like, there's no reason to complete the Pokedex. I have Pokemon Home, and I want to complete it, but my version of what I want in Home is not standard. So how I have mine set up is that whatever game that Pokemon was released, that's the order that I'm gonna collect the Pokemon. So Bulbasaur to Mew is gonna be was played on yellow. Chikorita to Celebi, that was in crystal, and I just worked my way up, and put them in that order rather than a Pokedex order. That way, there was relevance to any new Pokemon that come out, relevance to when they came out, and so on and such forth. That also includes old mystery gift. Yeah, basically a living dex. I do, and I am. Well, that's not true. I don't have early versions of Pokemon sex difference, but the newest ones I do. I'm working on that. So none of the Pokemon in this game is going into the new version because there is no significant environment variant that gives it a new form. And the Mega Evolution Stones can go on to any Meganium and any other Pokemon that is of that same species. The problem is I can't share the decks right now because I do not have a yearly subscription. But I have mystery gifts from other countries. No, I do not promote the way I'm doing it, but I have Pokemon from different mystery gifts from different countries. Ooh, excuse me. So, as long as it's legal and it can go into Pokemon Home, I'm going to try to find a way to get it. So that includes mystery gifts and stuff like that. The only exception I have done to any of these rules, say you get an in-game in-trade Pokemon, such as in an old game like Pokemon Yellow. Say you get a Diglett from a trainer. I'm gonna put that in Pokemon Home, and that will be the version of that Pokemon I get. So say you get it from a trainer, hey, you can initiate this trade and get a Diglett. That's the Diglett I'm gonna put in the Diglett slot. Does that make sense? So now I have to figure out, I'm not going to put any Pokemon from Diamond and Shining Pearl, right? I had my ways of doing it. I found a way to do it. But I'm not going to take any Pokemon from the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. In fact, I think that was a mistake. They should have turned that into a Legends game or turn it into a finalized version of Platinum. Right? So those special trades will not count because it's a remake. So those remakes, unless it's a new variant, will not count. It is from the original set Pokemon that I will do any of that with. So on the exception there is if we get mystery gifted Pokemon, those I would like to try to find a way to get and put them in Pokemon Home. even if it's a game that's a remake. However, those Pokemon will be accepted from the latest version that can accept them. I I I plead the fifth on what you said. I plead the fifth. I am not going to get anyone in trouble. Nintendo's probably watching us, but I have the decks done. I know you do not care. I have to keep my attendance for myself and keep myself in check on my end. I know you do not care. That's completely fine. But on my end, I have to, right, keep myself in check. Also, why did the guy give me 20,000 Poké Dollars when he easily could have just got it himself? Look at him! He's beautiful! Voila! The Pokemon restored from the sale fossil is Amora. Oh, I love Amora. One of my OG Pokemon from my team, I think. I think you should be the one to raise this Amora. You were really very kind to carry out my odd request. That makes you a trustworthy trainer in my book. Look at it, it's a baby! Sweet, so that's how we get that. I love that if you do have a hacked device or a cheating device, you can actually get not Legends EA. AZ's is a Floette. You can actually get that in the original game. So yeah. We are now halfway through all of the rewards. However, I don't know. Oh, well, we're getting there. Okay. Evolving via link trade. 2,000 points. So, there's a lot of stipulation. It is not a perfect living dex. But I don't know where I left off. I think I left off in Sun and Moon. I think. Okay, now that we've done that, I know there's dangers abound. But I have requests. No! Stop it! Place pin. Thank you. I don't care that there's danger abound. I'm going to, find people who need help first. Blue District. So, yeah. In order for it to be legal, you have to make sure that all of the uh you have to make sure that all of the information is legally correct before you can like transfer it into home. But yeah, I could have a Charizard, a fire or a water gun if I wanted. I mean, I do too. I researched it, so I am familiar. So, yeah. It's a very strange stipulated dex. Give me them. I love Marshadow. Ooh, we're gonna get a lot of experience off this one. Ooh, look at those level ups. Squirtle got to level 17. He knows Bubble Beam. Ooh, I couldn't tell you what my favorite Pokemon is. Got it. Because I have a lot of different favorites. Specifically, I like shiny Dragonair. Shiny Dragonair is such a beautiful Pokemon. I actually have favorite Pokemon cards. I'd have to find it, but there is a Pokemon card that I love dearly. Let's go, Squirtle! Look at my little man. He's so cute. I have a soft spot for Wartortle, Charmeleon, and Ivysaur. They're in their awkward teen phases, and I love it. I love it for them. Um, so, yeah. My favorites are Marshadow, Darkrai, and Fue. I do love Fuecoco's Cry. Fuecoco's Cry is phenomenal. I love Fuecoco's Cry. It is probably one of the best sounding cries that I have heard from a Pokemon. Or not Fuecoco. I mean, yes, I love Fuecoco because there is not a thought between those eyes. But I his final form. I can't remember its name. The final form of Fuecoco. So whatever the final evolution of that one is. Uh, his cry for his final evolution was really cool. That cry is phenomenal. Restaurant Lana. Why does France sound gay? It's France. Their language sounds gay. And that's not an insult. I'm just saying it has like a Svenish qua to it. And I love it for that. Alright, where are you? Oh, it's you. full course of battles. 1 star. For the first course, we humbly present Audrey's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Oh, that's weird. Don't, don't, don't say that out of context, because that makes it sound like as if I'm eating the Pokemon. Even though canonically they do eat Pokemon. Oop, that's not gonna work out. Flamethrower! Thank you. Without a level up. For the second course, we humbly present Thomas's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Oh, that's weird. Stop saying bon appetit when we're battling. He's dirty. He needs a bath. Because of his clothes. Like, his helmet's a disaster. His pants and shoes. Please, please do your laundry. Yes! I'm knocking these guys out in 1 hit. Yes. Let's go, buddy. Litleo! Simba. There we go. Magnifique. Here's a little show of appreciation. We also get a lot of stat boosters. Why, we do ask that you pay the usual 3,000 from your next visit on, but I hope we'll see you again. 3,000 so how I convert this is if the Poké Dollars, you move the digit, the decimal point, 2 spaces over. So if it's 3,000 Poké Dollars, it's 30, equivalent to like $30. That's how I look at it. Okay. I need to find the next one. Is there another one? Is that it? Is that all we have? There's no way. Well, I guess that is it. Okay, so we need to start traveling. So let's go here. There is one thing I do like about this game is that we don't have to worry about PowerPoints anymore. We don't have to worry about PP anymore. It's just on a cooldown, which I really do like. I like that a lot more, personally. Which does help, because I don't have to worry about any of that. Pretty feather. Okay. Oh, I need to go this way. And then turn right. Or left. There we go. Also, I find it strange that these Pokemon were supposed to be extinct, but somehow they just kind of brought them back. Wait, hold on. You couldn't go in any order, they said. I still can't get on top of this thing. Alright, where's this camera up to? Oh, is it up top? It's on a roof. Hey, it's him again. Well, if it ain't the new Hotel Z kid. You're quite the hot topic these days. I'm a hot topic. Everyone's talking about the trainer who shot up the ranks in a flash. I hear about this stuff because I mentioned the ZA Royal myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? You're going to be tinkering with the scaffolding, so can I make you like a lightning and bolt? It's about to get dangerous here. Dangerous? Thanks, kid, but in our line of work, we're a hair away from danger every day. I don't like getting rough with folks, but you've got a job to do, see? If you're going to get in our way, I'll get one of these fellas to battle you. I'll battle. They're wearing those shirts. Tony and Dynamo. Oh, so these are Dynamo guys. The Fox. Aw. Ooh. Got him. Ooh, we got 2 level ups out of that. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks. Yes, we're climbing that. Let's climb. Up, 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 up. Oh, there he is. Hmm. Where is my... Where is he? Hello? Good ninja. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Did I accidentally release the Pokemon I traded? I think I accidentally released the one that I wanted to keep. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Let's see what Cameron's Mega Evolution looks like. Ooh, I like it. It's got a big M on his forehead. Hello, Dradwrath! Ow! Ah! Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. I didn't realize he got knocked out. Oh, no! Ow, 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 ow. Everything went black. Listen, it's not my fault, okay? Why would I want to reset all damage? Cheating? What? Cheating? Oops. Please tell me I can catch it. Please tell me I can catch it. No, I can't! It's not cheating if it's provided. I'm not gonna start over when I've already gotten like so much health, man. I ain't here for a speed run. Oh, I get the Kemner update. Thank you. Zygarde. What a good boy. Ah! Nighttime. Get the fuck away. It really is. It's royally annoying. It makes no sense. It does no one any good. I already did my spiel about the game. To everybody else in chat. Oh. Hello, Mega Pidgeot. Have I already fought you? I think I've already fought you. Geronimo! Okay. Oh yeah, I wanna change his attacks. Bubble Beam is stronger than Water Gun. How that is, I don't understand. I could give Absol Thunderbolt. I could give Absol Thunderbolt. I could give Gardevoir Thunderbolt. I mean, why not? Pretty damn power move too. Newest first name order? Ice Fang? Ooh, Ice Punch. Okay. Ooh, Water Pulse? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, let's do Slowbro. I remember his Mega Ball form. Okay. So everybody's healed up anyways. Yeah, he looks like a top, doesn't he? I remember it. It's kind of like really weird. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Damn it. Oh, it's down here. Oh, I've never been down here. No, I wanted to bring out Gardevoir. Didn't it have two different ones? Looks like that Slowbro there is on the verge of a rogue mega evolution. The concentration of mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, rogue mega evolution is imminent. Rogue mega evolution? Why, what do you think I said? I'm confused. What did you think I said? Bah! I wasn't paying attention. I heard you say something but didn't hear. Oh, no, I was just reading the, Oh, it's the top. He's a spinny top. Get him, get him. Ow! Nope. Ah. Oh, he's pissed now. He angry now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Come on. Oh! Ugh. Got him. Jesus. I wish I could catch it. They won't let you. Slowbronite. I love that they had to make a note that it won't work on Galarian Slowbro. So my thought of the story is it's a nice thought saving them after Mega Evolution, right? Yes. Go on. I just want Quilladin to evolve. It's not that hard. But MZ team members were at the Pokemon before they Mega Evolved. So why not catch them before they Mega Evolve and stop it from happening in the first place? I think because there is it's kind of like whenever they're giant, they're too angry to do anything. Um, there's a running hypothesis that the reason or the ability to go into a Pokeball is because the Pokemon can shrink in size. And so if it's angry, it can't shrink in size. You notice that, like, when a Pokemon faints, it shrinks down to a really small size. That's not like a normal, regular mechanic of the game. That's not just a mechanic of the game, so you don't encounter it. It's actually believed that the Pokemon actually shrink. So when it's angry, it just wants to fight, so it's gonna make itself big. Going small into a Pokeball is what the Pokemon does. It's mentioned in Hisui, actually. He mentions it. Just randomly mentions it. The professor mentions it randomly. So they can't just catch it because it's pissed. It angry. It very angry. Too angry. Must rage. Too angry. No shrink. Too angry. Must destroy everything. Okay, but that doesn't make sense because if they grow because it's angry, why are the ones that run without fighting big? They're technically not running away, they're just shrinking. They run, but then you don't see it anymore. It's because they ran and shrank. Does that make sense? Are we communicating correctly? Okay, that's very true. Also, I need to go into my box and get Delphox. Hey, I rhymed. So, okay. It's not a plot hole. Um, the way the anime portrayed it, they didn't initially shrink. But in later games, it's hypothesized by game theory that the Pokemon shrink down as a protective measure. And when you're throwing a Pokeball, you're taking advantage. No, I don't think it's a screw up. Because also remember, they added the plot device of having alternate worlds or ultimate dimensions. So if they quote unquote mess up, they could just claim that in that world, that's not how it works. They made that note actually in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. They make that note that there are alternate worlds of Pokemon. So that's why we have the card game, the video games, Pokemon Go. Like, they can just claim that that's part of that world. Now, whether that means they screwed up or not, unfortunately, I couldn't tell you. That's up to you to decide. But yeah, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they make note. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, wrong mouse. Um, give it a second here. I gotta. Ooh, it's trying. Ooh, baby, it's trying. Um, nope, wrong keyboard. Yeah, it's bad. No, I'm not interested. Why won't it let me see Reddit? Okay, let's go to Bulbapedia. Oh, it's running a diagnostic, that's why. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so the Pokemon multiverse is been in place since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you go into a warp hole in Sun and Moon. However, it is first noted in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Where it is noted that there is a character. Let me see if I can find it. See, I gotta find characters. Damn it! Okay, let me try this. Give me a sec. Damn it, I can't show it. I'm trying. Can you hear me better now? Hold on. Okay. Spoilers for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Zinnia appears in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and she is from a completely different world. She shows up in the Delta episode. Uh, Zinnia is shown in a cutscene discarding her team uniform, meets the player at the home before breaking into Professor Birch's home and stealing May's keystone. Later, when the player visits Granite Cave looking for meteorite shards on Steven's request, she appears studying the cave's ancient paintings. So no one knows where she came from, but it is implied heavily that she is not of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire world. Are they lagging? Is it lagging? Everything's smooth on my end.